Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Deep cross. And the keeper has it.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev.
Big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That has ended up in no man's land. Lahm. Busquets. Nicely spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Spreads it out wide. Beckham. And it's Belletti. Neymar is sharing after that one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crossed in early. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Drogba. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Searching pass he's played there. Aimed beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Belletti. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Yamal. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. David Villa picks it up out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He can run onto that. Drogba was alert. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Neymar. Now it's Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intention. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please join me in wishing
an engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely shaped ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Beckham. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, oh, shooting chance! Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Neymar. Looks across and plays it in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bale's cross. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Floated through. Xavi. Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Drogba receives it in a wide position. In again. Oh, he's been... Hazard! And one more try! Sticks it away! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Dijk clears. That's a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 21, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is...
Crossed into the middle, and he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's good vision. Messi. Good chance here! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. Maldini. Xavi. Now he's got space here. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe gets good distance on it. And they're back on the ball again.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Van Dijk. Cruyff aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lahm. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Drogba. David Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. McTominay. Takes aim and crosses. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really rate Sergi Roberto, Peter. I mean, from a manager's perspective, you couldn't ask for much more. A player capable of playing any position on the flank and excellent in midfield too. Easily one of the better utility players around at this moment in time.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Lookman is in a really good position out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played out wide. It'll be a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Lazio are looking to go forward now. And it's DiMarco. He's played it back. Acerbi. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Sergi Roberto. Lazio are looking to break at pace.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Sergi Roberto. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Sergi Roberto, he whips in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Anguissa. No way through. Van Basten. Anguissa cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. DiMarco. He's had it taken off him. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Serginho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to get it clear. Gets a good foot in there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they... Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. De Vrij gets a foot in here. Someone who's featured heavily of late, in a good sense, of course. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Serginho. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. And it's Richie.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found the way through. Cross into the box. Baresi clears it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is good alertness. That's a cute ball. Now it's Martinez. Martinez finds himself offside. And he's on his way! Martinez! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Lazio really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Nicely shaped ball. The fry promptly onto that, and that is that.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Sergio Roberto. Anguissa. Yildiz. Bastoni. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Inter Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Lookman.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Ribéry. Can he get it through? Anguissa, played out to the left flank. In towards the back stick. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Van Basten might just make this. Ricci, good purpose. Here's a chance! Oh, bang on target. Now it's Yildiz. Lookman. Sergio Roberto. Now it's McTominay. Now it's Yildiz. Chance for a shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Yildiz. Lookman threads one in. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Lazio back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Lazio grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Crossed in, and Martinez! Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Nice interception, well timed. Anguissa. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And the counter is on. De Vrij kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space, and it's DiMarco. And he decides to cross it. And he's there to get it away. Dybala. And it's Ribery. A header! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Martinez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan take the lead. Serginho. McTominay. Yildiz. Not the most accurate pass. No, it's Yildiz. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's McTominay. Anguissa. Passing nice and neat. Great chance! Should have equalised.
Vlahovic really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Anguissa. Shot could be... Lookman! Oh, that could cost them.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
DiMarco. Looking for options for movement. Lookman. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Zambo Anguissa. And the flag has stayed down. He's got two. He's got it all. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anguissa looking to run onto it. And he's there to clear it. And a goal kick. Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Thuram getting the call here in what... It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano i biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso. Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 11.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Pavard. Thuram. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Ciao. Bastoni. Barella has given away a free kick. The pass has gone astray. It's a goal kick. Bastoni. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pavard. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Vlahovic. Okafor! No, not quite.
Lazio really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Acerbi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's Yildiz. Yildiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Barella, and it's Darmian. And it's Ribery. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McTominay, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that is asking. Can he finish? Brilliant from Vlahovic! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and so... We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 27, numero 9, numero 99. Lasciano il campo per
And we're off for the final time.
Il numero 90. Il numero
This has
15.
been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? The room. Now it's Okafor. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Martinez in acres of space. Climbs up big! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
That pass isn't the best. Taremi. That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram! Goal! Inter! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it!
Gol per la Lazio. Ha segnato al 27° minuto dai supplementari. Numero 2.
Lazio take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
De Roon. Now it's Okafor. Sergio Roberto.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, it's come loose!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that will be it. Inter Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inter really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.